Before we moved here, we actually both had quite high-level corporate jobs in Wellington. And we used to come home and complain about work, and we were saying to ourselves, well, why are we doing this if we complain? So what should we do?
Tractor into neutral. There we go, Freddie. Well, this ain't a dress rehearsal, you only get one shot. We wanted to change. So a vineyard seemed a nice idea.
Winifred saw a property for sale in Martinborough. We saw the property on Thursday and we'd bought it by 8 o'clock on Monday.
There are people who thought we were absolutely daft doing what we did. Well, there is an opportunity, but it's dressed up in overalls and looks like hard work. Freddie's my dog. Freddie's a friendly dog.
We hit on the idea of planting cabbage trees in the vineyard because the cabbage tree has a straight trunk and you can get the tractor past. It adds a little bit of fun. They're slightly humorous and iconic for New Zealand.
In Martinborough, we are the smallest commercial vineyard with the biggest variety of grapes. So we grow 4 grape types.
General advice from people here was it's a very small plot, planted all in Pinot Noir. We thought, well, that's a bit boring and single-minded. Oh, thank you. It's the first of the Chardonnay into the press. That's really good. We like Chardonnay, and so we put in some Chardonnay, which is the one that wins most of the gold medals. We put in Merlot mainly because we like it. As a whimsical step, we put in Semillon. Nobody around here grows Semillon. Sort of out of fashion in New Zealand. Now routinely we make a dry Semillon, which is pretty popular.
The year we planted the vineyard was 1998. By 2001, the vines had grapes. David decided he would experiment making the wine.
I found enough equipment to make the wine. I spent another $2,000 on textbooks, read the lot, then just got stuck in the Kiwi way. And on the wall in the vineyard, there's the awards from that first vintage, a gold medal for the Chardonnay, 2 silver medals for the Pinot Noir, and the other 2 wines got bronze medals.
We were thrilled. Yeah, so he did pretty well.
We have to do this about 5 or 6 times a day. The colour for red wine comes from the skins. And during the ferment, all the skins are pushed to the top by the yeast. So we've got to push the skins down again, so I get fit. Making wine is a very natural process. It's got some mystique about it, but really I don't think it's a great mystery. To make a good wine, you have to have perseverance and patience. You've got to want to do the very best you can. And doing it yourself is the best way of getting to that point.
You can see there's a little bit of raisining in them. They will give the Chardonnay a lovely honeyed flavour.
Winifred, as the vineyard manager, is getting better grapes and therefore better wine.
Everything for me begins with P. So I plant, I pick, I pluck, I prune, and because we're small, there's a high level of quality control.
We have 4,000 vines and produce about 4,000 bottles of wine. That is not even boutique, it's micro.
Which is an old French traditional family way of making wine. When you open a bottle of our wine, you're getting a wine that has been carefully watched over and nurtured through from bud burst, flowering through to picking, and it's truly had a lot of attention. All right, okay, come on, Freddie. Oh, we'll get down to the buckets, will we, Freddie?
We pick about 5 tonnes of fruit. By the time we've actually got it into the barrels, we've actually lifted those 5 tonnes 5 times. So that's 25 tonnes of lifting that has to be done in the month of April. I think I've got 20 vintages in me, and I've had a decade of vintages so far, so I've got another 10 to go, haven't I? It's a passion. It's a good way to live, and I think it makes you younger.
Well, we enjoy what we do. So if you enjoy what you do, the finished product is likely to reflect that. And that's what we hope people will get from our wine, is enjoyment.